There we go, and I think we're live. Hi guys, welcome back to Slime Rancher. I don't have a problem or an addiction. I could stop anytime I could want. That's the excuse I'm going for. Either way, welcome back. We are hopefully getting back into playing with some drones today. Hey Zara, it's lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello! Double wave. You're keeping well. Back to bullying some Slimos. I may do some Warframe later to carry on with that, but at the moment, I kind of want the wholesome game. Yeah, excuse me. Also, the longer I go through this game, well, I can then put this into a playlist, complete the game, and pick up another game too. Not that I really want to. Today has been an interesting day for you. I hope interesting in a good way. I hope, at least. You guys are happy, but not too hungry, I hope. Are they specifically just fruity boys? They are fruity boys. I hate it when they start glitching out like that. It makes me anxious. I'm actually, just my peace of mind, I'm going to chuck 20 of these guys mangoes in here just to make sure that they don't go anywhere. Look, there's plenty of food. As long as there's plenty of food, you'll stay happy and inside. There you go. Yeah, it looks like they're glitching out. They are in there. Ah! I'm getting bullied by the tar. Anyway, I have a hops back here today for some banter and some company while we play away, while we decide what we're going to do with our newfound automation buddies. Because look at these. I believe someone told me you have to fill them up with water. But yeah, this fellow here is our first ever drone. I don't think you can name the drones, which sucks because I'd like to be able to name it after you guys at some point. The idea is whenever there is fruit, this fellow will pick some fruit up and then he'll go and drop it in these pens. Hopefully. I really could do with a phase limit for in here though. Let's put these on medium, should be fine. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna find these phase limes everywhere at some point, aren't I? So, I believe what we want now is another one of these. Hops is on mute. Hello?
Why don't you do your intro and say it's okay for me to come unmuted?
Well, normally you don't bother!
I know, but you mentioned that apparently I distract you when I randomly start talking, so I'm trying to be polite.
He does, in fairness.
Hey Zara, how's it going?
Yeah, got a couple of new PNGs. My brain is mush. So I've been hoping to get some PNGs or some new artwork done at some point. I've had some really... Oh my god, that's a mess. Ow!
Azura has got a new PNG. He ran Popcat through a design computer program which animated and waifu'd Popcat, which has now become his random PNG. You know, AI projects.
Anime waifu PNG Popcat.
Yes.
Got me concerned and curious. Right.
I thought it was interesting.
You are not wrong. It is interesting. Very much so, and I'm also very confused. Hey, emo girl. It's lovely to see you again. Hope you're doing well today. I'm thinking of putting my second bee down here. And the reason being is these guys are actually really hard to farm their plots. So I'm wondering if I could put like a storage depot down here and have the bees on my drone just collect the plots and store them. Look at them playing with the ducky. Oh my gosh. Look at it.
That is actually quite cute.
Oh, I just kind of wanted to get the plots. I didn't want to... I stole the ducky. I'm sorry. I cut the ducky. I just wanted the plots. Yeah, these guys can only get like 9 plots at a time, so they're really hard to farm. So the only way to really farm these guys, because they can't go in a normal pen, is through the bees. Our little drony buddies. Apparently...
It's a shame you can't cross-pollinate them with a different...
pollinate. I guess one way of phrasing it. I mean, it's curious. I'd like to be able to see it. What else? Now, didn't we make other contraptions? Let's have a look. What do we got? E to activate. Utilities, decorations, warp tech, refinery, allows to promote. Is there one for plots to default move plots around? Let's go back up to our laboratory and see what we've got.
Well, you when you were going through it yesterday, read out something about you could get them to move plots from one point to another.
You can, but that way. I want to see if I can get them to move plots to the storage or just outright sell them or whatnot. Basically, I'm just wondering if there's another way to store plots or move plots around. Like I put them in a little silo down there and then I can pull them out with like a machine up here or something. To save me doing so much running around.
I'm wondering if you could like get a
What was
bee
going
for
on
every
over there?
single plot, and get the bees to empty the plots into a silo, and then get a bee to empty the silo to be sold, and then all you need to do is sit back and wait for the good old credits coming in.
That is an idea. However, if we put constantly a huge influx of plots into the market, we'll crash the market and eventually plots become worthless. Technology is an amazing thing. Are you using that, what's that program that's all a buzz at the moment? Like, people saying, I will never buy art made by AIs, and I don't know what the machine's called.
Yeah, I think that sounds like what he ran through.
Yeah, I'm curious about it. I want to see what I'd get if I ran my character through with all the bits and pieces. Thank you for nutting in my face, Fang. It was lovely to see you too. I will never say it any other way.
With slight little plug here. Have you, Earthang, did you notice that the Philia gets attacked by a giant spider clip has got over 100 likes and views in
100
under
views, not
24
likes.
hours?
I was working on that after I came out of Discord last night. And I may have been up till 8 o'clock this morning trying to figure out how to do clips properly on Twitch. And the short on YouTube has got over 100 views at the moment.
Yes.
Which is kind of cool. I'm wondering, should I blend my crystal slimes, which are veggie eaters, with the, what are they called? My teleporty boys. Because I can't remember words, I'm going to default to teleporty boy.
Your face slimes?
The quantum slimes, that's it. I mean, they're both veggie and fruit eaters, though, because it means we found any more carnivores we can move them over. Yes, it's lovely for you to join. Nice to see you. How's it going? I did try to notify everybody in Discord when we were live. There is actually self-rolls. They're not very well done. I need to figure out how to do it properly. Where you can kind of put your pronouns if you want to, or you can sign up to get Twitch pings for when I go live, or Twitter pings when I do tweets, which I haven't set up properly because I'm a dumbass. By the way, there's some things to figure out what I'm up to a little bit easier.
Isn't your schedule also on the Discord?
It's a loose schedule. It's Wednesday through Sunday. Monday, Tuesdays I take off, though sometimes I will stream if I just have an itch to play a game and I'm bored. Oh my god, he's sent me more. I'm concerned. So I'm just trying to... Can we store veggies? I bet we probably could. There we go.
Where would you put them? In with the plots machine?
I don't know. Either way, let's pick some of these up. It's a lot of mess in there. So many. I'll put my puddle ports in here too. I'll have to do some selling soon though, because I'm going to need a lot of money to be able to buy the rest of the blueprints up.
I was going to say, aren't you needing money to buy bees? Well then, you said you had to make them, was it?
Yeah, you craft them up with the materials that we were farming up yesterday. One of the things we did was we need a lot of bee-style apiary items, which is why we put down the teleporter in the moss blankage, so we could get to and fro from it easier, which is the point. I should probably go check that out in a minute. Gosh, look at it all.
Not just a pretty face. I also come up with good ideas sometimes. Not always, just sometimes.
Speaking of pretty face, I really need to finish finding out my character design. I would love to be able to get an AR kit, face tracking eventually, which means I need to get an iPhone, because when I'm playing games that have the possibility of jump scares, I would love you guys to see the horror on my face, the actual horror on my face, because that jump scare with the spider, I was so horrified, and my face does not show it, and it's such a shame.
I'm glad you clipped it, because my back was to the spider, so I didn't see it jump up.
So you didn't know why I screamed?
No, I saw you scream, and I turned around to see what happened and saw nothing.
And just says, "There's a spider," and yeah, nobody else saw what I saw. So I'm glad I went back and I clipped it. So I'm not insane. That was genuinely terrifying for a split second there.
Azura,
Right.
you probably don't want to watch that one because I know you're arachnophobic.
Technically, ARKit works with Android too, but not that accurate. Not terrible though. I don't know if it would work with my current model because I'm currently just using a VRM made through Vroid Studio. I made it myself. The dress is two booth assets, kind of like squished into one. That doesn't fit very well. You see these bra straps here? It makes me look like I've got a bust. I'm flat as a pancake though. So I can't find any dresses that fit. So I need like a dress at some point. I suppose it won't work. Yeah, that's what I thought. So one day I'm gonna have to like get like whole new ham pancake.
I think,
aerodynamic, I think is the term we go for.
Aerodynamic.
I just realised I wanted to.
I think what I need to do, Philia, is investing into a camera so I can get a face tracking model made up eventually.
There you go. Warp Depot. A set of 2 gadgets allows you to remotely transfer resources between 2 points. Now this is what I'm thinking of, wondering if I could put the drone to put the puddle plots into this, and then it will kind of like actively save the puddle plots.
That kind of sounds interesting.
And then I can then put them into storage.
That does sound interesting.
Curios. So let's... Yeah, still no sign of these. Let's try. I've got a lava dust. Well, I can make a blue one. Ah, purple. Making a purple one.
You and your purple.
I like purple. Need more quantum.
I won't lie. I may have saved the coordinates to a planet in No Man's Sky where you can get a B-class mining tool that is purple and green.
Nice.
I was like, I need to remember where this is in case I ever twist Philia's arm into joining.
I think what I'm going to do first, other than throw the carrot into the ball pit, is let's go see if this bee plot idea thing will work. So I want the plots to be deposited up here. So let's bring it to 2.
How many? You only have the 1 bee, don't you?
I have 2. I have 1
you
in
have
my
2
pocket. 2 bee
You
or
got 1
not
in your
bee.
pocket.
This gadget installed permanently until demolished. Okay.
I'm trying hard not to do the whole, is that a bee in your pocket or are you just happy to see me?
No, I just developed a spontaneous vibrate function. No, I'm joking.
Oh my.
Actually, I don't want that there. Oh, shoot. Well, he lives here now. E to activate. Pick up gadget. Pick up this gadget. Oh, pick it up. Thank goodness.
That is actually quite fortuitous.
Oh, I want it here.
I was a little concerned you made a faux pas and messed up.
So was I. So I'm hoping to put plots into here. But the other end, because bees can't go between areas.
Can they not?
But
Oh
that-
yeah,
no,
you
they
said
cannot.
earlier.
My stream I have dubbed the popcat Azuri. It works. I guess. Sorry. I am old. I am not with the lingo. You young people and your yeeting and cobe slang in no way confuses me on a regular basis.
I just find it funny how when I was growing up, GG meant good game, and yet all the kids all think it means get good, and I'm like, no, it's
means good
always been
game.
good game.
Okay, we're gonna put the plort thingy here. So utility, this warp tech is it? Violet warp depot install. I want it like that, and then I want my bee over here. I want the bee with it. Actually, I'll put the bee here. Install.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move that over there, actually. I've decided because I want them next to each other.
Well, it's out quite well, I guess.
Bee. No. Oh, well, it apparently lives there now. Okay, that'll do, I guess.
I hope everyone's doing well today.
Me too. Me too. Okay, do you guys have plots? You do. Okay, so let's come out of this. Right, what I want you to do... I need to fill you with water. Hello? Let me can I interact? Need to activate. Can I not use it at night? Is that the problem? Okay, I can fill up my water from here, which is good to know. Let's pick up the plots. Oh, I can't even. Look, I'm playing with the ducky. Right, let's go to sleep and let's see if we use it in the morning.
What were they called? Water slimes? Liquid slimes?
I think they're the water slimes.
They're adorable. They remind me of
They're
the
my
liquid
babies.
muscle slimes from what's it called?
Oh, you're
Dragon
still
Quest.
working. How are you guys doing? I just want the player's lemons in here. Yeah, you're not feeding them necessarily the right food, but you're feeding them, so that's the important thing. Alright, let's go to sleep. Actually, unless there's a really quick mission I can do. Mochi, what do you want? I need those plots post-haste, whatever that means.
Oh, incidentally, how is the new zone going that you unlocked? Was it the silver slimes or something that the rich brat wanted?
The rich brat does want us to have a look at that, and we're going to have a look at that at some point. Casey. There we go. RE Africa. Thanks, Bay. I never knew you felt that way. I pictured you out there on a safari, avoiding the clutches of lions on the savannah, riding elephants across raging rivers, and then, as you sit under the stars at night, your weathered hand opens up a locket, and there's a picture of me inside. And then your loyal chimpanzee companion gives you a somber, knowing look. Is that accurate? Anyway, well, thanks for what it's worth. I miss you too. When I was in LA, the bar was just awful, but at least I got some stage time from Casey. P.S. The chimp's name was Colonel Bananas. I approve of the Colonel Bananas. Right. Again. Oh, am I full on those? We're just gonna... Do plots decay?
That's a good question. I mean, from what you were saying about the honey quartz being a used in food substance, I would want to say they would decay.
Decay. No, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, can I interact with you today?
See, I was paying attention to you playing the game.
Ah, it's there, that's why. Target. We want puddle plot. Source. Pond. Destination. What is... This isn't a market thing, it's Store gadget. It stores the gadget. I would like to be able to move it, but I guess it's not happening. It's not... What's it called? Let's go to Slimepedia. Slime Science. Warp Tech. Warp Tech is a class of slime science gadgets allow you to harness power. That kind of doesn't really tell me what the thing I'm looking at is. Utilities, decorations, curious, drones. Okay. Drones are a highly useful gadget that can reduce some of the work a rancher needs to perform on the ranch to keep things running smoothly. Once you've built a drone, simply giving a program using 3 simple inputs: target, source, and destination. If you give a drone an impossible task, or a drone simply cannot complete that task presently, it will go idle. A drone can run for about a day before it will return to its station and must be powered up again, simply a refreshing blast of water, which somebody had already told me on Discord about that. A drone only works on your ranch and will only work within the ranch expansion you place it. Sometimes a drone will overfill an auto feeder or silo due to a bug in their software. The Z missions insist this bug is a feature.
I approve. 100%. 10 out of 10.
I kind of actually really like this.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
However, it doesn't help with my current issue. So maybe I do just need to put a silo down here. What else we got down here? Activate. Warp Tech. Refinery allows you to rightly deposit resources into refinery. Curios, utilities, extractors. Didn't really want to put a silo down here. But I think I might actually have to, looking at it.
It sounds like you need to put a silo in every location.
Let's double check what its options are again.
I could be wrong, but that's how I'm reading it.
Destiny. Okay, so the target was. We'll just put plots at this rate. Or just general plots. There it is. Source. Pond. Destination. Yeah, it's gotta be a silo, hasn't it?
Just to forewarn you, you may hear a little bit of thumping. I have put the rabbit's treat in a box
Okay, so let's
to
build a
try
silo.
and encourage
here.
him to go into the box.
Yeah, rabbit is being really litter trained. Again. Okay, silo.
His butt stuck.
Oh, if we can catch that on camera, I think people would love it.
I think we're gonna have to look at setting up the bunny cam again,
Yep.
because that was adorable.
Okay, does this count as a pond or does this count as free range? That's the question. You are still... Go.
Hey Philia, if you had a choice between mango or pineapple, what would you go for?
Mango. Actually, no, pineapple. I guess this isn't a pond, it is a free range.
Ah, there's... Did you put a fish and chips box in the fridge?
I did, I couldn't finish my fish and chips.
You couldn't... the fridge door isn't shutting.
Oh. My bad.
Let me
Sorry.
fix that.
Okay.
You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, sorry, thank you.
In case anyone's wondering, I made her a tea and then I got her an energy drink. I knew she'd been quite tired the last couple of days. I wanted to perk her up.
It's the diazepam and the other bits and pieces. It just knocks me out.
I, however, pretty much feel like death because I had my cold and flu injection today.
There you go. So you only pick up free. It's a little. It's gone to sleep because there's no ports to pick up. Okay, so that should be a passive income of puddle ports that we don't have to go and pick up every so often. Now
Right.
we've got Ogden's farm or Ortiz's farm. We need to go.
Mm-hmm.
We also, which we never completed. We have also got Spoilt Brat. So we have those two to function. So we've got a little bit. I can't keep ignoring this, can I?
You can. Just ignore it. Walk away. They'll never know. I mean, you really should be doing it.
Could you maybe put them in the like for like? Oh, we're full on quantums. Okay, that's...
Oh, wow. Already? That's gone very quickly because you only got quantums at the end of last episode.
Yeah. Maybe because they're getting their favourite food and they're putting out double the plots. That's 10...
Oh, that is a point.
That's 20 plots every time they get fed with lemons because there's 10
That's
of them in there.
crazy.
So I could possibly reduce the amount of plots in there. Oh wait, we've got a spare spot in here for storage, so we're going to put them in with the rad plots. And we need some more of these for making more bees at some point. There you go. So it's nice to see. How are you doing? You just top it up. I know a lot of people seem to keep their quantum plots on free range, is what I've been told, because they're hard to contain. So far, so good with these. I don't feel.
I'm surprised.
Like
I haven't seen you having any problems with them.
Yeah, I mean they keep looking like they're going to escape, but I think they're happy where they are. I think. I don't know how many plots these guys can carry or not. Have you got a new quest? It finishes in a minute. Good. Okay. Oh no, that's where the upgrade for treasure was. Okay. Oof! Okay. Allows you to bypass the locks on the most advanced treasure pods. 25,000. I guess we're selling. Oh, thank you for the snack. Pizza! No. Have snack.
Oh,
I
that
appreciate
reminds
snack.
me. I now have I now have point.
Okay. Well, today is a day to not ignore the plots because boom plots and stone plots are on the up. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let me get my tea down. Num.
Hey, Philia.
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow and the hat. Can I get the hat back on my head, or am I just going to knock it off? Yeah. No, it just fell off. Dang it.
Taste the rainbow.
And a stretch. Why is it only registering one hand today?
I wonder. Rainbow salt?
Rainbow salt.
Question
Right.
mark?
Time
No.
to clear this up. I feel like I might need an auto beat
not
here
rainbow.
to...
Not
clear
rainbow
this up.
salt.
Well,
Let's sell
Ooh,
these.
woo.
Ooh, whoa.
Ooh, woo. Oh, what's the... It's... If you do ooh woo in a southern accent, most people don't like it, and they stop oohing you, wasn't it?
Oh, whoa.
Ew.
Era, era.
Era. We watched all of the YouTube stuff. Apologies.
I am trying to learn how to be with it, whatever it may be. Actually, I should probably just grab the honey. Do you know what? We're just clearing out these guys.
pizza!
Okay. I know we need more honey plorts, but the honey plort storage is full at the moment.
Really?
Yes, we have filled the storage.
Oh my goodness, already? That's crazy.
Yeah, I have too many. I have too many slimes. I think I might need to reduce it down to just 5 in per. Oh,
Wow, are you gonna cull them? Do they know?
I'm not going to cull them. I'm going to send them back into the primordial soup.
Are you taking them around the back of the barn? Old Yeller style?
Oh wow, plot's incoming. I thought that was going to take a while to save up, but apparently we've got a lot of money we've been sat on.
I was gonna say, you never sell your stuff.
Because I'm trying not to crash the markets. However, with everything on the up and up, I might as well clear it out. Pizza's clicking
Exactly.
into hands. It was a big pizza! I think.
I mean, anything looks big in your hands because you're tiny.
I can make a joke about that, but it's not very
Philia.
kid-friendly.
This is the family-friendly
Hey, you were
Stream.
dropping so many swears on last night's Warframe stream, don't you tell me up for it.
I wasn't feeling well. I had a injection that was making me feel ill.
Hobbs has had his flu jab.
I have.
Crust almighty. Crust almighty. Azura GTFO. How dare. The audacity of you.
Yes, I had my flu jab and I'm feeling a little under the weather, sadly. But I should hopefully perk up a bit. Hopefully. We'll see. I'm not counting on it.
Yeah, apparently we're doing a big purge on funds today.
That's good though, right?
Yeah. Don't you laugh at me, Azura. How dare.
It
Bad
is
I
a...
am the waifu. Popcat Arc, you will never stop me. I don't know. I was about to say, no, I'm the waifu. I don't think I'm waifu material. Plot Tycoon! Achievement unlocked.
Oh. So what type of role do you see yourself as?
Grumpy Gremlin.
The grumpy gremlin. Let's see.
So many. And this is me just trying to clear out the den, the corral. Ow. The corrals. Not even touching the storage right now.
That's
I'm just
crazy.
gonna go up. It is crazy. I was going to say grandma that tells semi-interesting stories before falling asleep in a chair. Wow. Wow. My heart. Oof.
Oh, grandma.
Oi!
Was.
You just called me the grandma and you say poor grandma, implying that you're sympathising and calling me grandma. That's what the oi is.
No, I was more saying falling asleep in the chair while listening to grandma's stories.
Yeah, as in grandma was telling stories and then falls asleep mid-story. That was the vibe I give off.
Oh, really? Apparently, I give off different vibes, apparently. Apparently, I do older sibling vibes, and I also give off, you know, that relaxing VTuber who has that one voice that makes you fall asleep, which is probably a good thing if you're an insomniac.
Okay, that's these. Hang on. Do these need filling up all over here before I carry on? Let's see. Okay, that's filled. Crystal is full.
Uh-huh.
Honey is filled. Hunter is filled. Tabby is filled. Puddle is not. No surprise. The sabers are full. The phosphors are full. It's just quantums are not. How are the quantums doing over here?
Cool.
Quantums have another 30.
I've lost my rabbit. I think he's in the box still.
The rabbit went into the box and hasn't come out.
I see. It is his box now. No one else.
This is box.
He has claim to the box.
I just this whole day's just been nothing but selling. Oh my gosh.
How is your tea, by the way, Philia? Hope it's nice.
It's hot right now. I haven't tried it.
I see.
Actually, the cool aunt that also worries way too much about their nieces and nephews. That's I think a little bit worrying. I appreciate that one. Thank you. Didn't decimate my self-image too much. Just a little. Okay, it's getting late. I'm gonna need like a plot market down here at some point, just so I don't have to keep running around like this. How are you guys doing? I should probably get a drone down here to fill up the vendors. Oh, gosh. Just boosting the ego a little. Yep, Bunny is still in the box because I just saw the box jumping up and down.
Oh, yes.
The hole for him to fit in is only just big enough, so you really do see like the chunky bunny butt get stuck as he's trying to like get in and out of it.
It is quite funny.
It is really funny.
We need to set the camera up with that.
Yep. That we do. I think the problem we had with the camera before was... Oh, here he comes, Bun butt stuck. Oh no, he got out relatively easily. We're hoping to encourage him to chew the cardboard to get him using his blooming teeth again.
Yes, he's been very ill recently and he's been costing us a flipping fortune.
Yep.
So...
It's self-inflicted on us, by the way, just for context.
Yes.
Because he just won't chew his... He just won't eat his veggies.
He only wants nugs and does not want to chew, which means it's not it's not it's not wearing down his teeth, which is not great. Bunsy, freaking adorable, little troublemakers.
Just a touch. Oh. It's like a pension that swings. And I'm the one child that is simultaneously smart and somewhat stupid. Like, no, I vibe with that. You can have some amazing ideas some days. And yet the next day, you're just like, what am I doing with my life? How did I do that dumb thing so spectacularly wrong? I need to get these guys a toy as well at some point. I am gonna have to get rid of some of the Radports, though, just too many.
Oh, really?
Well, they can't move around. These guys are definitely in need of a purge. I think I'm gonna have to reduce it to 5 Largos per pen.
Didn't you originally say you wanted 5?
Yeah, I think I went to get around to it and then I just didn't. I don't know where that thing went. But yeah, I think 5 Largos per pen with a toy in their perfect food is more than enough to keep the supply up. Oh, I missed one. You watch, the market board's going to be crying tomorrow. A might have enough time to do one more run. Hopefully. Go, 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 go! Gibbs of flows of a tide. Yeah, I think there's a difference between like normal levels of smart in people's eyes and book smart. Like, some people are really book smart but have no common sense. And some people have a lot of common sense but don't have much book smarts. I feel more inclined to be somewhere in the middle. I can definitely be a complete dumbass. Masquerading as somebody who's got some intelligence. They really do like that toy, don't they?
I mean, if it's shooting them out, that's pretty cool.
Alright. Yeah, I think that's the last run we can do. That was me worrying about blooming money. Goodness. Imagine if I'd been selling crystals.
Sounds like you can go chat to that brat and buy all his funky doohickeys.
You got that's not how it works. You've actually got to do like a questing kind of thing.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. That's our money for the day. I'm gonna have a quick look at what your quest is. Victor, I've been ignoring you for a while. If possible, please acquire the following future studies. Many thanks. What do you need? 8 tabbies and 7 of those. Apparently you unlock stuff, so I need 8 tabbies and 7 pink slimes. Let's go. There's a pink slime.
That was quite fortuitous. Then again, pink slimes are bloody everywhere. I'm surprised he needs them.
Well, I did manage to fill up the corral with how many pink slimes at one point?
Then again, it could be like Darwin's finches. Different areas clearly need different slimes.
Oh, there's a tabby.
I do enjoy the whole Darwin's finches theory.
Evolution.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's how I evolved with my cat ears for better hearing and adorableness. Nyan.
Did you? Hobbs has never said that on camera before. Hence my pause.
I'm very ill. I'm on a lot of painkillers. Be nice to me.
You're the one who just yanned on live stream. That's so cute. There you go. I think we've got everything we need. Let's head on back. Ooh, almost ran off a cliff. Don't need phosphors. Don't need these.
Ooh, I got 4 new followers and all of them are GFX accounts. Yay. Oh, it makes me cry so much.
I'm a smart person, masquerading as a simple person. Although if I actually tried, I think I'd be able to do a lot more. I think that's the problem, just nobody has the energy to try these days. We're all done with it. No, you don't.
Oh, damn it. Why is Give Snack so expensive?
Don't know.
Fine, have a head pat instead. I
like head pat. Nice what the Hunter Port's like today. Now that it completely decimated the market. Not too bad. Actually, everything's not too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. I have a single crystal blotch. Okay. Right, now I can buy the treasure cracker. We can now open every single treasure we can come across. And we've also got a letter from Victor now. Miss LeBeau, I have heard of your accomplishments here on the far, far range. You seem to be very capable, quick thinking, and able to adapt to new conditions. Exactly the kind of person I need for my latest project. Should you find this proposition agreeable, I have activated a teleporter in your lab to my undersea workshop. I hope to see you soon. Sincerely, Victor Humphreys. P.S. Should you accept this offer, I propose we refer to each other in a casual manner going forward. A reduction in formality will expedite every future interaction that relies on dialogue. In short, may I please refer to you as Beatrix? Ooh.
If that underwater lab is called Rapture, don't go as a trap. Oh, so would you kindly?
Heck, you realise you're good at a lot of things, so you don't do them enough. It's just a yeah. I think that's just the way of the world. I'm gonna get the advanced slime toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna get better. So, market link. Gimme. A grotto upgrade. Decorizer. I
What
can't afford
is
that.
a grotto update? Isn't the grotto one of the locations?
The grotto is over here. Victor, I'll have a look at you in a moment. Actually, we're gonna sleep till morning, so it's daytime. Not really matters
That's
when you
kinda
get
cool.
to get to that stage. Okay, let's go. What has happened in our grotto? Damn it, Casey! Hey, Faye. The year we both came home, do you think it ever could have worked? I mean, being with you again every day instead of a long distance thing, that was great. I remember feeling really happy, but something was missing. We both knew that we were giving something up for it all. I think about it all the time. If we had been less honest about it all, how you might be running that little garden shop and I'd still be trying to write music out of a basement. It doesn't matter. I should have told you when what I never did. I should have said it 100 times. Aww.
That's really depressing. She was the one that got away.
It could have been he. Casey's a gender neutral name.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's probably done deliberately that way, actually.
I always
so Beatrix
pictured
can
Casey
be
being a
however
girl.
you imagine that you want it to be.
I always pictured Casey a girl.
Look at all the pink slimes. You should have seen it. Like, was it last week? You would have had a giggle fit at it, Falcon. It's also good to see you, Chrono.
Hey, welcome back. It's nice seeing people.
I managed to squidge 300 in there, but when they got hungry, they kept escaping because they were just bouncing off each other, which is fair. But there's a lot of slimo going in there. Just gonna blast at range. I feel like 2 crop plots might actually be enough, so I might change one of these plots up here to something else.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You seem to be very good at this, so I'll take your wording for it. I kind of am a little excited to see when it comes to you possibly starting Slime Rancher 2 when you finish 1. Although from what you gather, you're only about a third of the way through the game?
I reckon maybe I'm coming up to about half.
Oh my goodness, already? Wow, it's quite stunning.
I have a habit of playing things to death. Sorry, hens. I need my bag space. Okay, right, what have we got?
Hey, at least, you know, there is so much replayability.
This is workshop. No chickens or carrots, only slimes. Okay. Hello, Victor. Hello, Beatrix. Thank you for taking the time to assist me with this project. It is a matter of great importance that... Hobbs, did you hear that?
Did I hear bang outside?
That sounds like glass smashing.
Yes, that did sound a bit like glass smashing.
Maybe, probably like somebody dropping a wine bottle or something level. Anyway, is something... Oh. My apologies. I'm in the middle of some delicate work and I sometimes forget I'm wearing my immersion...
That is a van being smashed into.
You're back. Back again. I might have accidentally hit the T brake button again instead of actually go live, so that's why that's banned off again. Basically, they locked themselves out of their van. Their key was left in the ignition, so they needed to break in. So everything's fine. But it looks like they're actually a bunch of builders repairing a door downstairs because they were bringing in a door from
London.
Yeah.
Right,
anyway, sorry, Victor.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I think. Do you remember the ambulances the other day?
Yes.
What reason might they have to have smashed in a door?
Yes.
I think somebody on the other side of the door needed rescuing. The door frame was the victim. My apologies. I'm in the middle of some delicate work, and I sometimes forget I'm wearing my immersion field. Now then, the matter at hand. I need some assistance testing an in development simulated reality of the far, far range. I'm attempting to use the simulation to predict slime behaviors and evolution. Alternatively, you can call it a slimulation.
Oh dear God,
dear.
please don't call it a slimulation.
I'd calculated a response of at least a mild chuckle from that wordplay. But no matter, let's proceed. My slimulation is an infinite complex project that could be the key to understanding slimes on a level we've never dreamed. However, it is sadly riddled with bugs. I mean, well, not bugs per se. Technically speaking, they are a flawed simulation of a slime that has discovered a way to replicate. Fascinating in its own right, but very much disrupting my studies. I call these entities glitch slimes. I need you to help me collect them for study. Here's how it works. Enter the simulation and begin exploring. Your goal is to collect glitch slimes which will automatically be turned into bug reports upon exiting the simulation. However, this is easier said than done. Glitch slimes have exhibited a curious behaviour of conforming to their surroundings, perhaps to avoid detection from me? It's not clear.
I wonder if
Refocusing the discourse, glitch slimes will look like normal slimes and objects within the environment, though something is usually off about them. Playing hide and seek. Go on, Hobbs, what's up?
I was wondering if you got a glitch slime and you merged it with a one of the metallic slimes, could you get a glitch steel slime?
Very funny. Very funny. Anyway, refocusing the discourse, glitch slimes will, something else about them. To reveal them, back up the suspicious slimes and use my handy debug spray on the suspicious object in the environment. As a reward for your efforts, I'll grant you manifold cubes, a special multi-purpose resource I invented, which you can use for fabricating unique gadgets from the blueprints you find in the simulation. And as we conclude your major phase of our work, I'll also grant you additional rewards, but more on those later. My research has determined that the adding mystery to rewards mechanism incentives participants do try harder. Oh, and this is really not terribly important, but I'm certain it's quite nearly under control, but due to data corruption in the simulation, there will reach a point where tar-like entities will begin appearing and taking over the simulation. You should really get out right away. When this occurs, I'll be sure to signal a beacon on the first available location where you can safely log out. Just follow the exit markers when you see them. They'll lead you to the exit portal. Okay? Great. Glad you have no questions at all, especially about the last bit. So let's get to work. Okay, so that's 3 areas we've got unlocked that we have to... What's that? 100 or 20. So we have a bunch of areas we need to go and explore. So is this the simulation here?
You weren't kidding when you were saying there's so much more to do. My goodness.
Yeah.
I honestly thought you were pretty much over.
No. Hang on, see, I can't go in here. Let's have a look at the simulation. Right. I'm going to rename my level of the stream to Slime Rancher. Slimulation. So people know what we're up to.
I thought you were going to call it Slime Rancher 2. Slime Rancher 1, The Secret of the Ooze.
Right. Let's go. Oh, well, hello. Hidden inside. Be on the lookout for glitched largos and slimes. Back them up to see if they're glitched. Slimes in disguise. To exit Slimulation, you need to wait for a teleport to activate. I'll let you know when that happens. You look like a ditto. You are a ditto. I mean, you're not, but... Okay, so we need to just... You look normal. You don't. They got the ditto face from Pokemon. So do you. You also have the ditto face. So basically, if it looks like a ditto, it's probably glitched. fact, I'm just gonna vacuum everything. Even the music's different. Get here! That seems fine. Get here! Oh, pogo fruit. I mean, this doesn't seem too bad, does it? Especially when you consider this is basically an infinite spawn point. Hello? Is this exploiting it? I don't know. Well, this is where I went to gather up all my pink slimes normally. 17. I guess we'll get like a rack of 20. Well. Do I just go until I get a bag full and then we leave? Is this the idea? Alright. Okay, I feel like I'm cheesing a bit here. Let's get rid of normal slimes. Let's go and explore, see what else we can come up with. Apparently there isn't an ocean over there. Oh no, I was just managing to hit that one buggy bit. Okay, what's this? Debug spray. Use debug spray on glitch slimes to disguise as objects to reveal them. Okay. So, what we want to look for is weird looking objects. I mean, you're fine. Do we get to see like a hen with a glitched face? Oh, you are also glitched. Come here. Like, how do you even tell? That. No. Carrots? Hen? Oh, hello. You look fine. I guess what we're looking for is a bit things that aren't supposed to be here. Like that doesn't look like it should be here. You're a normal rock slime. Here. Nope. 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 Stop being fast. I think we get something fun for completing this. That's 30. No, you would just mind your business. Sorry, buddy. Oh, pogo fruit. Don't want rock slimes. Nice try, buddy. Uh-oh. Ouch. Okay, so that's the glitch. No? Okay, well that goes on my debug spray. Whoopsie! What's this all about? I guess that is a glitch. I need more debug spray though, I don't know where to get it. I think that's just infinite tars there, isn't it? Okay. Okay, maybe throwing the chickadee in the water was a bit mean. Follow the beacons. Okay, but I'm not done. You might be afraid of tars, but I'm not. Exit portal activated. I see. Okay. Yeah, there are actually a lot of tars suddenly. Okay, I take it back. 33 so far. Aha, come here. Ouch. Okay, is there any more I can quickly snag while I'm here? Here. There's just too many of them, isn't there? Alright, let's go. 35. That's not a bad first run, is it?
That's really not bad first run.
Okay, where do I deposit these?
Seems
Here, I
quite a
guess.
high number.
Well, that's enough to get the first reward.
Oh, that's perfect then. How many rewards are there, can I ask? Or do we not know?
Yeah, manifold cube. It's a little bit of everything. I want to know what this is. I kind of want to go back in. I also want to know what these are.
Can you head straight back in, or is there a time where you've got to wait so long?
Empty backpack required. Oh. Hang on, let's have a look at this, whatever manifold cube is. This be a resource, I guess.
Yeah?
Manifold cube. Slime science material. It's not slime food. A manifold cube is an invention of slime scientist Victor Humphreys. He developed manifold cubes in order to save time, as manifold cubes contain traces of thousands of unique minerals and compounds, one of which can be activated by a fabricator to transform the whole manifold cube into a selected material. Mochi once offered Victor a fortune in new bucks for the formula to create manifold cubes, but he politely declined. Following this, Victor noted several attempts to hack his data server. When Victor asked Mochi to comment on the incident, she politely declined. On the ranch, deposit manifold cubes in a lab's refinery, which can then be used to craft slime science gadgets. Okay. Let's pop back into the lab, pop this back in here, and let's go in again.
Ian, try and beat your score.
So we got 35 the first time round.
You can do it!
We can do this!
Beat
We
that
started
35
off with a
score.
tar, what the heck? Be gone! Oh, that was a really bad throw. That was a better throw. You are friendly. Let's pick up everything. I'm not seeing any glitches around. There's one. Take it back.
Wow, it's so warm today. I do apologise.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just think flu jab is actually quite getting to me. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Worst case scenario, I'll just dip out a call.
Yeah, I feel like I'm cheesing it a little bit with the camping that spawn point.
I mean, is it a bug or is it a feature?
It's a glitch.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're farming. Will I apologise for that joke? No. I mean, it just works, so I guess there's no reason really to investigate further. No carrots. Get in here. At the end of the day, I don't feel so bad bullying stuff around here on the basis we know that they aren't real. They are fake. They also might be a fake, but they're also a pain in my butt. Don't you? Where you go? Where did you go? I know there was a third. Be gone! I wish I could fire just a little bit quicker. There we go. Nope, all normal. We really ought to go back to Ortiz's place as well.
Which one's Ortiz again?
Ortiz is the one where we need to collect that specific type of berry that he loves for him. It's like a only spawns on his farm kind of jobby.
Oh, the spoil
like-
kit.
No, that's Mochi. That's the metal slimes. It's quicksilver slime.
I forget.
It's okay. There you go. Oh, I tell you what, the glitchiness is hurting my eyes a little bit occasionally.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's getting quite bad.
I mean, they're just flickering so violently.
Oh, that's not great.
Not a bug, it's a feature. I mean, we're up to 36 already. Just camping this one spot, which feels really cheaty.
I mean, if it was cheating, it wouldn't be in the game.
True. I'll get up to 50 and then I'll actually go and explore elsewhere. 39. 40. These will make it a bit quicker. I just do not want to get in my backpacks. Come here. They are fast.
And full of nope.
They're full of nope. They do not want to be in these. Where'd the other one go? I know there was another one. Okay, debug spray. Right, you are... Nope, you're mine. One more. Aha! They really do look exactly like this, and it makes me happy. You're way further than I am. I don't even know what you're doing. We are currently in Victor's Slimulation, and we have been asked to go and pick up some glitch slimes. Now, we will be rewarded for the more that we collect. However, I cannot leave this area until Victor opens up the exit, and he is not. And there, oh, there we go. As if by magic, the portal appears. Because there's suddenly a lot of, you know, bad things.
If you are interested, Philly is actually uploading all these on YouTube. So,
Yes. Slowly but surely.
the whole playlist will be up.
Is it this way? Which way is it? Victor!
Episode 1 to 3 is currently out, which is kind of cool. It's like episode 7 or 8.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one's a slime. A glitch slime. They look like Ditto, that's how you can tell. However, these guys are spicy and angry. I have beat my previous score. No, so score, we've got 30 something, we're in the 50s now. Uh-oh. Run! Okay, any glitches over here?
Good question.
Oh, there's one. Dirty looking thing. Ow, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. Here. Good afternoon to you, Neo. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I got distracted
Yeah, I
there.
hope you are doing great. Such a delight hearing from you. Hope your holiday went well as well.
He got drunk by the sound of it. Oh. Ow,
It's always
ow, ow,
like to see returning faces.
ow. Did they just steal my glitches? I think they did. Need my energy back. Where is the exit?
That's a good question.
The new one is out. I do know the new one is out. However, I am broke and can't afford it. So, I will happily play this one for now. At least I want to say.
That is true. And at the end of the day, as long as you can play Slime Rancher once, see if you like it.
Oh,
And if
hang
you
on.
do like it, we can then look at picking it up for you Slime Rancher for Christmas, or maybe slightly early.
It says the
Plus,
exit's this way and I can't... Oh, here we go.
Plus, at the end of the day, by playing number 1 before playing number 2, I know that they keep saying you don't need to play 1 before 2, but it would be nice to know the story.
Yeah. Either way, I'm having fun. Right. More of these. I was hoping to get to 100. We're just shy. One more trip and we can do it, though. Let's quickly pop these in. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There you go. I just finished murdering a ton of chickens. Did you know? What game are you playing out of curiosity? Or is that... I'm assuming it's a game if you didn't. I could be wrong. An afternoon to you, hillbilly. But, and yeah, Sky Sharkness is feeling being broke. It's Yes, it is Slime Ranch 1. I'd love to be able to play Slime Ranch 2. But I think if I can save up the pennies, I will. The thing is, I have got some money at the moment, but it's put aside for Warframe because we just got the 75% voucher. Stop it. So I want to put that money towards the 75% voucher while that lasts because those are super rare. Which won't leave me enough money to do this.
Olivia, what's the 75% voucher like? I don't know. I've never had one.
I don't know why you complain.
You always get them.
Yeah, but we put money in it together and then we split it 50-50. So I don't know why you're complaining that I'm getting them.
Because it would be nice for once, me not feeling like I'm mooching off you.
Yeah. I was going to say, I should be the one complaining because I'm the one who buys it. Fruit slime bait. Special slime bait we use to harmlessly attract fruit-eating slimes. Huh, interesting. Okay, into the moss blanket today, huh? All this time. Aha! There's... Oh no, boom slimes.
Today is your double solo stream day. Are you gonna stream 2 Slime Ranches back to back? Are you possibly switching games up?
I may do what I did yesterday and switch it up. And go over to play another Warframe.
That sounds great. There's a lot of events going on at the moment for Warframe.
There is a lot of events on Warframe. And also, you unfortunately got to miss out on some bit last night. We did manage to get... We managed to get our hands on a couple of... what were they called? Revenant parts. Not the super... I think we got the super rare one, but glitch at... Glitch, sorry, I'm just looking at all these glitches. Ungulus did manage to pick up the Revenant. He just bought it outright. So you might be able to ask him nicely. He might be able to pass you the bits over.
I mean, he's probably wanted to sell it for platinum. And fair game. It is the new cool thing out, and I'm sure there are lots of people who would much rather spend platinum to purchase it.
Oh, it's this. I keep hearing the meows and I get distracted. Are you? No, you're not. Where are all these glitches? They're a little harder to find in this map. You. Ow! Dude! Dude!
Pretty dude?
Okay. Be gone!
Be gone, thought.
Be gone, thought! Oh. I didn't even know they were there until they were just literally just smashing the heck out of me.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. I mean, the toxic slime.
The slimish Inquisition. I'm here. I feel like Ghostbusters, that's what this is. There you go. Yeah, we've been farming Heppet in the Void. That's been the best way to get them, at least for us. But we cracked 8 radiated relics yesterday. And max radiation kind of things. Cool. And not a single one of the things we needed dropped.
Oh, that's a shame. I thought you'd got a couple pieces.
We did get one later on.
Oh, cool.
I think it only took 12 radiated relics before we got what we needed. You know, because that's life. Come on, I kind of want to think about exiting, because I've got enough for 100 now. Yeah? Where'd you go? Yeah, I just flung him by accident. Just bullying these guys at this point, aren't I? How about you? Nope. Carry on. You got Rev cooking. Nice.
That's cool.
No.
I do like Revenant. It's a very cool Warframe.
Any widows? You're a widow. Yeah. Well, this map's a lot bigger. No. I am not dealing with hunters in this. No. Sorry, I'm concentrating, so I'm not very good at keeping up with chat. Let's go for pen here. Yeah, the drops the roll chance of the first few days. You guys are welcome to extra pass if you want. That would always be appreciated. We don't mind farming for it. At the end of the day, it's content for us to do that you guys to get to watch and laugh at it. As we fail miserably. If everything went smoothly, you wouldn't enjoy it as much. Oh no, here comes the tar. Do 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 do. Okay, so you can kind of just blast the tar. Otherwise, think about making a shuffle. Itchy. Any funky boys? You're a funky boy. Not you. You. There's one down here as well. 48. 49. Let's try and get around that. Is it this way? It's this way. Gimme. Not worth chasing. However, there's quite a few of you around here. I'll take all of these. Thank you very much. Right, that'll do. Out we go. Right, let's catch up with chatting a little bit. You guys want to see extra if you want. My office still stands about the index thing you did, which I can't get anyone to do with me. They're all like, no. It's actually not that bad. I think people think, oh, well, if we're going to do it, might as well get the bunny. We'll go in at the top level. Don't. Just do the low level. Oh, hello. Am I done?
For the poster. Was that, sorry?
It appears to be done. Activate. Hello again, Beatrix. I'm currently in the middle of important work and require focus time for the next several minutes. Therefore, I have contracted out the Phase 1 reward distribution to a scientific colleague of mine. Connecting you now.
Apparently my headset's about to die. I do apologise.
Is that Bob? No, it is Bob! Hello. Chicken? Chicken. Chicken equal chicken plus chicken.
I have to admit, that's my favourite character.
Now then,
By
I trust
far.
that my colleague compensated you well? No, I've never actually met him in the person, but that's not unusual for me. You see, I generally run simulations for everything I can in my life, including relationships with others. Well, that's sad, said the VTuber. You might think this is perhaps too clinical of an approach, but I can assure you it saves a significant amount of time. And time is so valuable, and so very finite. It is a singular cruelty of nature, so why waste a second of it building a friendship that ends, or a romantic interest that leaves you cold, wasteful? Somebody broke. Who hurt you, Victor? Who hurt you? So I simulate it all and determine where it is likely to lead. It is all very precise, and allows me to operate on a timeline that is most optimal. But clearly there are still kinks to work out, as the simulation I ran for you assisting me had you completing Phase 1 much later than the actual result. How odd. I'll add fixing this issue to my agenda. In the meantime, let's begin Phase 2 of the project. The bug reports you've submitted so far are fascinating. Within the limits of the simulation, glitch slimes appear to be very much real. I need to know more. Gather more bug reports and I'll grant you the access to the blueprints of custom advanced drones.
Ooh. That sounds
They're
cool.
doubly effective at branch work efficiency. Suddenly, I need to focus on this. Drones! Sorry, I often forget about goodbyes. Goodbye for now. 360!
You sound disappointed.
There's just a lot of them. There's just a lot of them. An awful lot. I think it takes more. I think it's more how long it takes. Yeah, yeah. And kinks, you say? Well, it's his kinks to work out the system. Not my kinks. Right. I think I'll give that a rest for a little bit, and let's go and have a look at our actual, you know, the slimes we currently have here that are being neglected. Because they're probably hungry. And I want to see how the puddle plort farm's going. I'm hoping we might have maybe 15 or 20 or so. I hope. Right, odd onions. They're not even getting put into auto feed now. I'm just yeeting the last of things. There we go. Try and spread these out so the slimes can get in there a little bit better. There you go, buddies. Ah. I see. Hobbs is just uptime to remind me I've been alive for an hour and a half. What I intend to do is, I'll finish feeding these beggars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very quick break. I'll appear offline, but if you refresh the stream, I will be coming back online in like just a couple of minutes. It's just to break up the VODs. It makes them easier to manage and download, and my computer's less likely to have an aneurysm that way. That's the theory, at least. So far, so good.
It's the same what I do with my No Man's Sky.
Yeah. Originally we do 2.5 hours, but YouTube, when we upload the VODs, seems to prefer something closer to an hour, hour and a half. I really should be keeping it down to an hour, but I get distracted when I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't? Time flies when you're having fun, and I am certainly having fun with this game. And again, I'm just super happy there's so much more to it than I initially anticipated. I thought, you know, you make a lot of money, you upgrade your farm, done. I didn't expect, 3 areas that we have additionally unlocked. We've got one for Mochi, one for Victor, one for Ortiz, and Ortiz we haven't really had much look at. I mean, we should go have a look at Mochi. We'll go look at Mochi's area next, I think. So what I'll do is I'll finish feeding these onions over here. And I will see you guys in a minute. Don't forget to refresh, we'll see you shortly.
See you
Bye for now.
soon.